Hi Virgo, this is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your healing messages for 2021. These messages, like any other messages, may resonate at any given moment in time, okay? So if you're looking at the video today, it doesn't resonate, try back in a week or two, maybe it will, who knows. The first set of cards are going to be about you yourself. Right? The second set is going to be about love and relationships. Third set is going to be about career and finances. Then when I'm done, I'll do a little bit of freestyling. Just basically talk about any kind of messages that are coming to me at that moment in time. First card, Door to Spirit. This is about you, Virgo, okay? So this basically says to me, how much time are you given to your spirituality? Do you even consider yourself a spiritual person? Not a religious person, a spiritual person. Do you feel a connection with God? Those are the questions I just received. Next card, the Temple Path. Jesus, I can't make this stuff up. Maybe one day I'm going to try to make these messages up and see if the cards will be in line. But the Temple Path is almost like taking that spiritual path or a religious path, or it's almost like, are you on your life path? You know, a lot of people always want to know their life purpose. Well, Virgo, are you interested? You know, is this something that means anything to you? And I know the answer is yes. I know the answer is hell yes, especially for Virgos. Not only that, but you guys you can be pretty psychic and intuitive. Okay? But I do kind of feel like, especially with these two cards coming out in the self position, that kind of says, Virgo, God, angels, and universe are needing their time from you. You haven't necessarily been given your spirituality the time that it deserves and it needs. Look at that, man holding a coin. And the reason why is because you've been too busy chasing the money. Now, at the end of the day, we're sitting in a pandemic. So I'm not going to say to you, well, you need to stop that or let that go. No, I get it. But you could do both, right? You know, it's almost like a lot of you guys may put off and be like, okay, when I get home, I'm going to pray. Then you get home and it's like, girl, I'm too tired. I'm just jump in the shower and I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to pray to God and I'm going to talk to God. But before you get there, you fall asleep. So, Virgo, it looks as though God, angels, universe wants their time from you. What I'm also getting to is God should not only be the person that you pray to for money or pray to when things happen or when things are going wrong. I feel like there are some of you guys that needed to hear that message specifically. Okay? It's almost like, yeah, I can bring you the money and the riches, but is that all you see me as? Is that all you want me for? Wow. Card at the bottom, attachment. Ooh, wee, Virgo. I'm hearing, who do you worship? The almighty dollar or the almighty God? Well, now at the end of the day, like I said to you guys, we're in a pandemic, so people are trying to stay fed and keep their lights on. This is not what we talking about, because we know those people, okay? These are for you guys who blame work on why you're not in your spirituality, right? And you're attached to your money, honey. And God, angels, and universe want you to attach them. Here comes a warning, Virgo. If you continue to do this, he will take it from you. Okay? If you continue to worship the almighty dollar, he will take it from you. I feel like there are some of you guys that needed to hear that. Let's look now into love and relationships. Codependency. Wow. Yeah, that attachment. I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's your energy. And God, angels, universe are saying you're attaching to the wrong things. That's why you have such challenges attaching to stuff. Because the only thing that you are attached to, especially energetically, is God. The reason for your entire existence is because of me, is what I'm hearing. The next card out for love and relationships is stay optimistic about your love life. Right? So for those of you guys who are really wanting to be in a relationship and you want love and compassion and you want to be in love and things of that nature, with the codependency and stay optimistic, it just kind of feels like, I mean, Virgo is probably the most optimistic sign of the zodiac, right? But I just kind of feel like you tend to ground yourself in certain situations where you shouldn't be. So it's kind of like an oxymoron, right? It's almost like you're optimistic and hopeful, but your actions or your choices or certain things that you do are not in alignment with what it is that you want. So codependency and stay optimistic just basically means to me, first of all, codependency is attachment, right? But it's the negative side of attachment. That's usually what human love is. It's not love as in conditional or agape. No, it's through attachment. So I do kind of feel, especially for you, Virgo, in your love and relationships, I would just kind of meditate on what is love and what is your definition of love. What does love really mean to you? Do you want somebody who could just, you can come home to every night and tell them about your day and freak you down every once in a while, help you pay your bills, right? You can get that from a friends with benefits. Well, not come home to every night. Well, hell, you can get a friend, you can get a roommate for that. I'm just saying. So for a lot of you guys, I would just kind of, again, kind of reinvestigate on what love is to you. Make the effort, yeah. The make the effort and man holding the coin card being together, it's almost like you guys need to balance out. You know, you need to balance out. I feel like love and money, quote unquote, rules you. And, you know, again, not to be a broken record, but God, angels, and universe are needing their time. Keep an open mind is at the bottom. Keep an open mind means allow us in, allow us to speak to you, speak to us, and remain open. What I just heard was you guys, some of you guys have tunnel vision. If it ain't love, then it's money. If it ain't money, it's love. Angels just said, oh yeah, and every now and then they need to eat, so they do need food, right? But it just kind of feels like there's this very narrow view of your life and lifestyle and what you think makes you happy. Power, lightning. That to me screams God. That to me screams the universe, the lightning and power. I mean, that says to me, Virgo, that, because this line is now career and finances, right? And Virgo, y'all know how I feel about y'all. Y'all can get a job in your damn sleep, okay? But I do kind of feel like there is something inside of you that's trying to jump out. Even with work and finances, I kind of feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, it's time to move on up the ladder, the corporate ladder, or, you know, the work or career ladder, if you will. I do kind of feel like for some of you guys, for very few of you, I'm hearing that you're choosing your family, your house, your lifestyle over your advancement at work. At the end of the day, that's fine. But when it's a part of your evolution and evolutionary process, that's not fine. Okay? So I do kind of feel like there's an energy source or an energy inside of you that is wanting to kind of like break out. Not necessarily be free, but play amongst itself, right? As in connect with people who are on your level, again, when it comes to work. So I do kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, you may be in these lower positions, but you need to just go ahead and just take that leap, okay? Apply for a position that you don't even think you qualify for and watch the universe just bring it to you. I love that. Tree grounding. That's the same card. Tree grounding. Ground yourself in your power. Yeah, when lightning strikes, what does it look for? The protons in trees. So it connects to something that is going to ground it and stop its... Oh, and yeah, you guys are stifling yourselves in your career for your love and relationships. It's almost like you're not advancing in your career because of love and relationships. And here's an example. No, I don't want to take that director's position because, that means I'm not going to be able to spend enough time with my boo-boo. And again, that's perfectly fine. That makes sense to me completely. But if if a part of that advancement has to do with your evolutionary process, you got to do it, right? Because if you've been a person when you were single, you're like, oh, I wanted to climb the corporate ladder. You've been singing that to God, angels, universe all the time you were single. Now all of a sudden, when you're in a relationship and God, angels, universe finally come around and give it to you, you're like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna be happy over here with my man and his coin, right? And God, angels, universe is like, heifer, you done been praying for this. You better go on up this ladder. That's the message there. Ceremony and invocation. I can't. That's prayer. I feel like there are a lot of you guys who prayed for career and finance and launched law of attraction, and you've been wanting stuff for the longest time, but now all of a sudden you don't want to leave boo boo at home alone and take this next position or take this you don't want to take the next step. Okay. Forest, breathe. You're gonna have to do it anyway. Sorry, Virgo. That's what that card means to me. You're gonna have to do it anyway. So take your deep breath. Go ahead and breathe. Go ahead and just get used to it, because it's gonna happen, with or without your permission. You know what I mean? Like, just because you decided that you changed your mind doesn't mean that the universe is gonna follow suit and be like, oh, okay, yeah, she changed her mind, so never mind. Take it back. No, that's not how the universe works. The universe is one and done. Oh, it's almost like the gumball machine. You put the quarter in, you turn the thing, the gum falls out, right? If you decide, okay, I don't want gum anymore, the ball is still rolling out. Okay? So Virgo, those are your card messages. Now let me see if you have any intuitive messages. Ooh, I'm hearing take your time. You keep going back and forth. They're saying energies or things are coming in unclear, and that's probably because of your emotions, the rose-colored glasses effect. They're showing me a lot of your hearts, because they're saying, we know you mean well. We know you don't mean to, say, for instance, confuse the energies. We do know that. I'm hearing somebody ask for forgiveness. We accept and we understand and we appreciate. But one thing we want you to know is that you have to evolve. You cannot delay the evolutionary process. I'm also hearing that somebody is scared because they know they're going to have to take a position at work, and they're just like, I don't know, or oh my God, it's just so much responsibilities. You are good enough and you are worth it, is what I'm hearing. Well, what about me? I want to start a family and have some kids. You're going to get your wish, dream, and desire, but we don't want you camping out. Meaning you wake up, you spend your day, and you go to sleep with that one thought. It's almost like that's where you're giving the bulk of your energy. We're saying to you, live your life in the meantime. It'll come when it's necessary and when it's supposed to happen. They're showing me some people, maybe somebody who's over you, your boss. Oh, okay, there it is. I feel like some of you are doing your boss's job anyway, right? So it's almost like, girl, you might as well go ahead and apply for the position and get the title yourself, is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing that some of your bosses are blocking you. And we're just simply saying, well, if you want to remove them, then that's the prayer you say. Please clear the path. Angels are saying more momentum, more energy and momentum. Remember, you guys are putting a lot of energy into your love and relationships. So for your career and finance, we want more momentum there. I feel fear. When I said that, more momentum, I felt fear, because the fear that I felt is not the fear of failure. It's the fear of success. As in, oh my God, it's coming. Oh my God, I'm going to get that position. Oh my God, what am I going to do? You're going to succeed. Point blank, period. Okay? Angels just showed me the word. They just said take a deep breath, which is what this card is here. And I feel like for you, Virgo, because you are a sign that does suffer from crazy anxiety, breathing is your best friend, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Anyway, Virgo, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If the reading does resonate with you, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. And if you're interested in a personal reading, my contact details are below. Love you, Virgo. Bye.